You don't control what happens, only how you respond to it. That's where your true power begins. Think about this for a second. You can't control whether someone betrays you. You can't control whether you lose your job, whether someone spreads rumors about you, or whether someone you love suddenly dies. You can't even control if your own body turns against you. But you can control how you show up, how you react, and whether you let that pain define you or refine you. That is the core of Stoicism. And the man who lived it to the extreme was the emperor of the Roman Empire. Marcus Aurelius wasn't born in chaos. He was born into luxury, wealth, status. But his life? It was anything but easy. He was made emperor during one of the most unstable and dangerous periods in Roman history. Non-stop wars, famines, disease, revolts. And while everyone around him was losing their minds, drunk on power and paranoia, Marcus was doing something different. He was writing down his thoughts, quietly, in a notebook. He didn't write for fame or glory. He didn't expect anyone to read it. He wrote to survive. That notebook became Meditations, one of the most powerful books ever written on mental freedom, emotional strength, and inner peace. Let's dive into 10 of his most brutally honest truths that will break the chains off your mind if you let them. First truth: you are not your emotions. You are not your anger, your sadness, your fear, your frustration. Those things, they come and go, but you are what remains. Marcus understood that emotions are like weather. Some days are storms, some days are calm, but no matter what, you are the sky. And here's the brutal part. If you let your emotions control you, you're not a free person. You're a slave, a puppet, pulled by strings you never learned to cut. Marcus said it simply: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Second truth: pain is not the enemy. In fact, pain is the teacher. Marcus didn't run from suffering. He ran toward it. He believed hardship was necessary, even holy, because what else can shape you? What else can burn off your weakness, expose your truth, and carve you into something unbreakable? He didn't just say this from a place of theory. Marcus lost 8 of his children. 8. He buried them with his own hands, and then he went back to work. Not because he was heartless, but because he refused to let pain break his spirit. He said, if it is endurable, then endure it. If it is not, then stop complaining. Your destruction will mean the end of it as well. Third truth: your ego is a liar. This man ruled an empire. He could have anything he wanted. Yet, he constantly reminded himself that he was no better than a slave, a soldier, a beggar. He'd write in his own journal things like, "You are a soul carrying a corpse." That's how serious he was about humility. Why? Because ego blinds you. Ego makes you think you're untouchable. But ego also makes you fragile. The bigger your ego, the more things can hurt you. The more you're controlled by pride, praise, opinions, image, and illusion. Marcus knew that if he didn't kill his ego would kill him. Fourth truth: you're going to die. Sooner than you think. And so is everyone you love. Harsh? Yes. But freeing? Absolutely. Marcus would constantly remind himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Most people live like they're immortal. They act like they can waste time, energy, love. But death is the great clarifier. It burns away the unimportant. It makes every moment matter, every word sacred, every choice urgent. If you're not using your limited time wisely, you're already dying with your eyes open. Fifth truth: people will betray you, lie to you, disappoint you. That's just part of the deal. Marcus faced rebellion, corruption, backstabbing. But he didn't let bitterness take root. He didn't waste energy trying to change people. He just changed how he reacted. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, today I will meet people who are rude, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and antisocial. They are this way because they don't know good from evil." That's not just forgiveness. That's radical acceptance. It's emotional armor. You stop expecting perfection. You meet reality where it is, not where you wish it was. Sixth truth. What stands in the way becomes the way. Read that again. Marcus believed that life's obstacles weren't just annoyances, they were assignments. Challenges weren't blocking you. They were the path. That failure, that heartbreak, that illness, it's not an interruption. It is the curriculum. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Don't run from the hard thing. Walk right into it. That's where your growth lives. Seventh truth. Stop trying to control everything. It's not your job. Let go of what you can't control. What people think about you. What your past looks like. Whether you get that promotion. Whether someone loves you back. The only thing that is yours is your character. Marcus was obsessed with this. Not power, not riches, virtue. He asked himself daily, am I just? Am I disciplined? Am I honest? Am I patient? If the answer was yes, he could sleep at night, even if the world was on fire. Eighth truth. Your thoughts shape your life. Most people think they're thinking. They're not. They're just reacting. Marcus believed in deliberate thought. In choosing his mindset the way a warrior chooses a weapon, he wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." What color is your soul? Is it dark with jealousy, fear, anger, or bright with purpose, strength, and clarity? You don't become what you want. You become what you think about most. Ninth truth. Serve something bigger than yourself. Marcus didn't see himself as a king. He saw himself as a servant to Rome, to justice, to virtue. That's why he worked endlessly, through grief, illness, and fatigue. He once said, "A man's worth is measured by the things he gives his attention to." Are you giving your attention to things that matter? Or are you stuck scrolling, comparing, escaping, numbing? Your mission won't chase you. You have to rise to meet it. 10th and final truth. This is all borrowed time. Every second, every breath. One day, the clock will stop. And when it does, you won't care how many followers you had. You won't care how much money was in your bank account. You'll care about one thing. Did I live? Did I show up? Did I love with everything I had? Did I make peace with myself? Did I try to become someone I could be proud of? Marcus didn't fear death. He feared wasting life. And that's the fear that frees you. That's the fear that saves you. So ask yourself right now, are you awake or just going through the motions? Because the storm is coming either way. Pain is coming. Loss is coming. Failure is coming. But so is growth. So is purpose. So is freedom. If you're willing to fight for it. Not out there, but in here. In your mind, in your heart, in your decisions. Marcus Aurelius left us a map. 10 brutal, beautiful truths. They're not easy, but they're real. And they will free your mind if you let them. Now go. Live like your time is running out, because it is. And that's what makes it precious.